Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Real coming through another video for y'all. Okay, don't mind me, I'm a little bit sweaty. I just got done riding a bike. But on my bike ride, I was just thinking, like, okay, the age that you start really making money, like, your first time touching money for real is probably like 15, 16. When you get your first job, you like, okay, bet, I got my first job. I can get whatever I want now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of have that freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? Being able to buy the things that I want because now I'm having money. And let's say, for instance, you're 15, right? And you got your first job and you really want a PS5. A PS5 costs like $500. So when you get your first job and you got the mindset of, okay, I can work as much as possible so I can get whatever I want, you know what I'm saying? You're not even worried about the work. Because you want that $500, because you want that PS5 so bad, you willing to pick up as many shifts as possible. You willing to stay down, save your money, spend your money wisely, you know what I'm saying, on only things that you need, because you really have a vision. You have the vision of getting a PS5. So on the way to, you know what I'm saying, stacking your bread, working these shifts to get a PS5, you could be spending your money on clothes, you could be spending your money on food and entertainment, but you got a bigger vision in mind. You got a bigger sight for yourself. You want a PS5. So on that way, you're not going to spend that money on stuff that you, pointless things that you don't need, because you have a bigger sight in mind. So when you get that PS5, in order to get that PS5, you realize you got to stay down. You got to, you know what I'm saying, not eat for a little bit. You got to be focused on saving. You got to be focused on making the right choices so you can get that PS5, so you can get that $500. And so you got to translate that. As you get older, you get more responsibilities. So you get more bills, you get more, you know what I'm saying, things that you got to pay for, necessities in life. But you got to realize, like, it's the same with your goals. It's the same with your dreams, the same with your ambitions. The younger you start is the better. The younger you start is the better, because, okay, let's say, for instance, that you want to be a doctor, right? If you really want to be a doctor, like deep inside your heart, okay, I want to be a doctor, that's all I see, you gonna put the work in. You're not even gonna be focused on the work. You're just gonna be picking up shifts because you have that vision in mind. Okay, I want to be a doctor, so this is what I got to do. And you also got to understand and realize and point out the things that you don't have to do. What sacrifices do you have to make, you know what I'm saying, to become a doctor? That 15-year-old, the sacrifices they had to make to get that PS5, okay, they had to spend their money on groceries. They wasn't eating out. They were spending their money wisely. They were spending their money on things that they needed, not the things that they wanted. Because in order to get the things that they really wanted, the PS5, they had to sacrifice. They had to stay down. You know what I'm saying? They had to be patient for a little bit. They had to be disciplined so they could get what they really want out of life. On the way to success, on the way to becoming a doctor, you know what I'm saying, obviously it's shortcuts. Obviously it's things that you could settle for. But you don't want to settle. You want the bigger picture. So you're going to stay down, you're going to focus and do the things necessary, you know what I'm saying, to get your goals, get your dreams out of life. And it all starts with hunger. It all starts with passion. Once you develop a desire for something, the actions that come with the desires, the work that is needed to get the desires that you want out of life, it just comes like second nature. You know what I'm saying? It's a byproduct. Because of that passion, the work doesn't really feel like work. The work doesn't feel like nothing. Because that's what you have to do to get what you want. But you got to really want it for yourself. It got to be real. It got to be, you know what I'm saying, at a point where you're moving with intention. You doing things with a purpose, because you know that's going to take you to the bigger vision that you got in your mind. So once you mix passion with a vision, oh, you bound to be great. You bound to be successful. Because when you hungry and you working towards something, being disciplined, you know what I'm saying, being patient, everything is at your fingertips. The world is at your fingertips, because nothing can stop you. You know what I'm saying? You have a vision and you got hunger for it. You got a nice work ethic. You working every day. You focus. You staying down. You sacrificing. You got the bigger picture in mind. So you know exactly what it is that you want. So every day you moving with intention. You cautious about what you spending your money on. You cautious about how you spending your time. You gonna be successful. You gonna get what you want, because you willing to wait. You know what I'm saying? You willing to get that delayed gratification, because you know what it is that you really want in mind. You don't mind waiting, because you know you're gonna get there. Because you know you're taking the right steps. You know you're making the right actions, the right decisions every single day to get what it is that you want out of this world. And so when you know you're on the right track, you don't mind waiting, because it's coming to you. All good things are coming to you. You just gotta want it. And you gotta make it happen for yourself. You gotta develop a desire. And you'll naturally become obsessive over your goals and your ambitions. You'll naturally make the right decisions every day. You'll naturally put yourself in environments necessary for you to get what it is that you want out of life. So have a vision. It all starts with the vision. Have a vision and then have the mindset and then back it up with the work. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.